Yes, students, now I am going to do the topic determinants. In the previous video, I have done inverse trigonometric functions 1 mark and 2 marks as per the weightage. In the second chapter, I have done matrices. I have taken the matrices chapter. In that, I have done 1 mark, 3 marks, and 5 marks as per the weightage 1 plus 3 plus 5. Now I am going to do determinants. The weightage is 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 4. So 1 mark question, 2 mark 1 question, 5 marks and 4 marks. Part A, Part D, Part B, Part A. I'm going to explain all 1 mark questions. Around 20 questions if we solve, definitely we can solve around 1 mark question. All possible questions I will try to solve here. Now, when you're following any video, go through the entire video, then you will get benefit. Now you can see this. What I am doing, you can also solve along with me. This is a given problem, determinant of cos theta minus sin theta cos theta. Then when you expand the determinant, 2 by 2, cos theta into cos theta, cos square theta minus product of this will become minus sin square theta, right? Why? Because when the determinant of A, B, C, D, if it is like this, AD minus BC, correct? You follow this, then you will get product of this minus of this, it will become cos square theta plus sin square theta, it gives 1, correct? Follow this one. Same way if you follow this, which is equal to x into x square minus of x plus 1 into x minus 1, right? Now, like this, why? Because I explained here, this one same way, this is equal to this. Now x square minus of a plus b a minus b, x square minus 1, x square minus x square plus 1, it gives 1. Now I do the next problem. See, in this problem, they are given determinant, they are given find x. When this is determinant, don't write x is equal to 2 or x equal to 4. This is a determinant. Just you can write AD minus BC. 3 minus x square equal to 3 minus 8. 3 minus 8. So it will come here. Again, 3 get cancelled. X square is equal to 8. Then x is equal to plus or minus 2 root 2. Root 8 plus or minus 2 root 2, it will come. Now, coming to this one. When I have taken this one here, same thing. X square minus 36 equal to 36 minus 36. Correct. Now, AD minus BC. So, it will come here. X square minus 36 equal to 0. X square equal to 36 implies x equal to plus or minus 6. Either you take plus 6 or minus 6. Here is x equal to plus or minus 2 root. Is plus 2 root 2 or minus 2 root 2. We should consider. So these are the answers here. We will solve the next problem now. This problem we can solve in two ways. Suppose they are asking delta of 2a. Directly we can find 2a. So we take 2a, the matrix 2, 4, 8, 4, right? Now delta of 2a. Write 2, 4, 8, 4, right? Then what it comes here now directly, delta of 2a means 8 minus 32 comes minus 24, right? Minus 24 is the required answer, right? But some people they can also do, we have the property delta of ka is equal to k power n into det a, where n is out of the matrix. Delta of k equal to k power det a, where n is out of the matrix. So order is 2. So this will become always, this will become 2 power n into det a. Order is 2, n is equal to 2. So I can write 2 square into det a. What is det a? You can write 1242. So this will become 4 into 2 minus 8. 8 minus 6 minus 24. Either you can do like this or you can use the property, you can do like this. Even you should write this way also. Sometimes they will ask questions related to this. Now you can see here 3a. If I take 3a, delta of 3a equal to 12 minus 3, 9, 6. Then I multiply with 3. Now this will become 72 plus 27, right? 72 plus 27, you will get this one 99. Correct? I can do like this. Another way, if you use this property, you will get 3 square. Correct? You will get, if you do this property, if you use this property another way, if I do that way, we can write 3 square into det a, right? So we will get 3 square into det a. So this will be 9 into det a, 8 plus 3, 11. So answer is 99. Any one of the method you can work out, you can do that. This method or that method. Now I will explain the next problem now. Now see in this problem, they are given A is a square matrix of order 3 by 3, find the value of delta of Ka. When I am given, suppose delta of Ka, which is always equal to K power n into delta A, where n is out of the matrix. Where n is out of the matrix, that means A is a square matrix of order n by n, then delta of K equal to K power n into delta A. Here, they are given 3 by 3. So I can write delta of Ka is equal to K power 3 into delta A, right? K cube. 3 is the order, so K cube and delta A. Coming to here, you can see, find delta of 2A they are asking. So A is of order 3, you will get 2 cube into delta A. So 8 into order, delta A is given 4, 2 cube is 8 into 4, 32. You can use like this, delta of 2A, 2 cube into delta A. So delta A is 4, 8 into 4, 32 your answer. You see this problem, they are given A is a square matrix of order 2 and A was adjoined A by delta. This is delta A value, then find delta of 3A. So from this I can conclude delta A is equal to 10. They are asking delta of 3A. So delta of 3A means I can write this is the order is so 2. So I can write 3 square into delta A, right? Since order is 2. So 9 into 10, it will be 90, right? It will come 3 square delta A. From this is delta value 10, 90 you can conclude. Coming to here, find the value of delta of 3I3. I can make it delta of 3I3 means I can write 300,030,003. So directly we will get this one, 3 into 3 into 3 I can write. So 27 I will get, right? Multiplying this, 27 is our answer. It's a diagonal matrix, product of the principal diagonal elements. It gives determinant value 27. Otherwise, if you do the property like delta of 3I3, so order is 3 by 3, it will come 3 cube into delta of I3. So determinant of I3 is 1, you get 23 cube into 27, right? I can write this is 3 cube, 27 into 1, 27. You can use property or you can do like this, any one of the method you can do that. I will do the next one. Now see in this problem, the given delta A is equal to, then find delta of A into A dash, A transpose. Delta of A dash, A dash is the transpose of A. You can see this when I given like this, we know the property. Delta of A dash is equal to delta A into delta A dash, right? And also we know that delta A equal to delta A dash. Always these two are same, which is equal to 2. They are given, right? So you get 2 into 2, answer is equal to 4. Delta A equal to delta A dash, then you will get both are same, then you will get 2 into 4. A is an invertible matrix of order 2, then find delta of A inverse. Use the same property here. We know that A into A inverse is equal to Y, right? A inverse is equal to Y. Delta of they are asking, I can write delta of A into A inverse is equal to delta of Y. Delta of AB, same thing, like this same concept. I can write delta A into delta A inverse. Either I can delta of A or like this. Delta is 1, right? They are asking delta of A inverse. So delta of A inverse is 1 by delta A. Remember, they may use the word delta of A inverse. Sometimes this also can be written as like this, right? So in both are same. This is equal to this only, right? Delta of A inverse 1 by delta A. Sometimes they will ask what is 1 by delta A. From this, what can I conclude? Delta A is 1 by delta of A inverse. I can interchange right both. 1 A inverse, delta of A inverse 1 by delta A. Same time, delta A will be equal to 1 by delta of A inverse. That also you can remember. The given here A is equal to matrix 1, 2, 4 to find delta of A inverse. There is find delta of A inverse. So remember, whenever delta of A inverse always equal to 1 by delta A. Delta of A inverse equal to 1 by delta A. Find delta A here. So you can write this one, determinant delta you can find 1, 2, 4, 2. You get 2 minus 8 minus 6, right? Therefore, I can write delta of A inverse is equal to 1 by minus 6 or minus 1 by 6. That's the required answer. Irrespective of order of the matrix, this property works. Here also you can see find data of A inverse. This is the sometimes this one they will ask, or they will ask like the data of A inverse. Both are same, right? They will ask like this also. Anyone like this or like this they may ask. So you can answer is data of A inverse equal to 1 by det A 1 by 15. Your answer is 1 by 15 irrespective of order. But order mentioned, should not worry about that. Data of A 1 by det A 1 by 15 is your answer. Now see in this problem they are given A is a matrix of order 3 by 3. Then data of adjoint A where det A is equal to 2. We have formula. When they are asking data of adjoint A, det A whole power n minus 1. Data of det A whole power n minus 1. When n is the order of the matrix. When n is order of the matrix, they are given this is 3 by 3. So data of adjoint A, I can write this is equal to det A whole power 3 minus 1. N is order of the matrix equal to det A whole square. We know this is 2 square, answer is 4. Sometimes they will give det A different value. Det A is equal to 4 means you will get 4 square. That's all. Depending upon the det A value, you can find it. Coming to this, A be a non-singular matrix of order 3 by 3 and det A is equal to 25. Then when det A is equal to 25, then find a data of adjoint A. Same concept here also. Data of adjoint A equal to det A whole power n minus 1, where n is out of the matrix. Follow the same formula. This one, you write 3 minus 1, you will get det A whole square, you will get 25 square, 625 your answer, right? You will get 625. Like that, remember most important, data of adjoint A equal to det A whole power n minus 1, where n is out of the matrix. Now they are given here A equal matrix 2, 3, 1, 4, find adjoint A. Remember when they are asking this one, if A is equal to A, B, C, D, always remember adjoint A equal, interchange these two elements, change the sign of this minus B minus C, I can write adjoint directly. Interchange these two, change the sign of another diagonal. Same thing I can write adjoint A equal to, interchange these two, 4 and 2 here, interchange these two, change the sign of this minus 3 minus 1. So this is adjoint. If they give any matrix, we can follow this. Define singular matrix. If the determinant, if the det equal to 0, then that is called singular matrix. If det A equal to 0, then A is called singular matrix. If det A not equal to 0, then A is called non-singular matrix. A is called non-singular matrix. A is called non-singular matrix. Non-singular matrix. That you can remember, singular, non-singular. Not equal to 0, non-singular, equal to 0, singular matrix. So that way this is singular matrix, find X. When it is singular, determinant of this one is 0, right? Determinant of 3x 24 equal to 0. Then 12 minus 2x equal to 0, right? I will get this one, 2x is equal to 12, x is equal to 6. The same thing, this matrix is singular. Then data of x to 8x equal to 0 implies x square minus 16, right? Equal to 0, right? X square minus 16 equal to 0. X square equal to 16. X equal to plus or minus 4. That will be your answer, right? Both are right. Both are same, singular and singular. Det A equal to 0. Use this. Det of given matrix equal to 0. Then you simplify. I have explained around 21 problems. Along with you solve these problems also. Define adjoint of a matrix. Define adjoint of a matrix. If A is equal to given matrix, find the minor of 3. A is equal to matrix 1, 2, 4, 2. Then show the data of 2A equal to 4 into det A. And the given matrix A is given 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 0, 0, 4. Find data of 3A. And if A is equal to matrix 1, 1, minus 2, 2, 1, minus 3, 5, 4, minus 9. Find data of A. Again, if delta is equal to determinant of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then find minor of 6. Here, This is a matrix A, 3 minus 2, 0, minus 4, 5 minus 3, 2, 4, 6. Find minor of 3, here find minor of 6. Solve these problems, will be thorough with 1 mark questions in determinants. Thank you. See you in the next video for 2 mark questions.